The year 2050, the U.S. Census says nearly 84 million Americans will be 65 or older. Despite health and physical challenges, many seniors want to remain in their own home as they age. In-home care services can help make that possible in the long run. Dr. Tracy Banks and Kendra McMurray of Right at Home are here to tell us about the in-home care services they provide that allow seniors to age in place. Good morning. So nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
So, Dr. Banks, what is home care and how does it differ from traditional home health services?
Well, that is a great question. Home care are services that are prescribed by a physician. They are medical services that usually require the services of a nurse, an occupational therapist, or a physical therapist. They're usually for a specific amount of time, and these people are usually in and out of the home. Home care, which is what we do, we fill in the gap. We provide those non-medical services such as companionship, cooking assistance, medication reminders, assistance with daily livings.
Okay, all right. So what types of assistance what are all the different things you provide?
So one of the main things that we can provide is companion care. Seniors who are isolated and alone are at risk for depression and their health just deteriorating. So if we can have someone come in the home and provide that social and mental stimulation, and they can do things like light housework, help with all of the activities of daily living that you and I take for granted. That includes personal care, so all of the hygiene, bathing, dressing, staying up, that starts to slip as we age. And our caregivers can come in and they can do that with dignity and respect and make the home a place of comfort instead of frustration. We can also provide specialty care for Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, any bedridden or wheelchair-bound patients. And we also serve veterans. So any veterans who are in the VA health system can qualify for in-home care, home aid attendance. And if you need to know if you're a veteran and you don't know how to do that, just reach out to us and we'll get you started.
So who provides the home care services?
So we employ certified nurse assistants or caregivers who have had special training in caregiving. And for the safety and well-being of our clients, we background check, we criminal screen. There are nurse and professional registry misconduct screenings that we go through. They're all insured, bonded, covered by liability, so the client doesn't have to worry about anything when you hire a caregiver through an agency like ours.
So Dr. Banks, for somebody who's watching right now and saying, this sounds like something my family needs, how does it work?
So basically, right at home, we have a 5-step process. Step 1, when you call us, we take an assessment, we try to determine the needs of the family, the needs of the client, and then we do an in-home assessment where we sit down with, kind of look at the personality of the client, we evaluate the home. The second process is we create a detailed client profile or care plan where we look at what days of the week, what hours you need, what services you need, and we come up with a care plan with you to decide exactly to meet the best needs of the client. Then the third step is my favorite. That's when we get to be matchmakers. We then look at our client base, we look at our caregiver base, and we find the perfect client, the perfect caregiver for you who can meet those needs and skill steps. As she mentioned, all our clients are bonded and insured, and we do several checks with them. Finally, we then start the care. We deliver extraordinary care to our patients. All our caregivers live our motto of to improve the quality of those we serve. And lastly, we continue that process. We do supervisory visits to make sure that we're meeting the changing needs of our clients and can adjust accordingly.
Kendra, real quick, what kind of cost are we talking about?
So the cost is going to vary on many different things: location, frequency, the type and level of care that's needed. So the best way to find that out is to contact your local office, and we can do the in-home assessment and gather all the information to get you that cost and information.
Thank you so much, both of you, for coming in this morning. Really appreciate your time.
Our pleasure.
For more information about Right at Home, this is the number to call, 800-490-9721, or go to rightathome.net/TXMetroplex.